And then when the book comes out, they'll have to figure out which is the fable.
Hey, let's take one. You want to start? Why don't we start the news? Hey, let me start the news. I got what I did. This is a takeoff on what you did yesterday. You had a couple of tapes of Nancy Kerrigan crying.
Yeah.
Well, I got all of Nancy Kerrigan crying. It's 3 minutes of Nancy Kerrigan crying. You want to hear it?
She cried for 3 minutes.
Yeah, we totaled it up.
One tear was actually shed.
Wait, here you go. You ready? This is pretty good. This is Fafa Fooey. He sat and edited this together.
All right.
I'm supposed to keep a smile on my face and look happy. I skated really well, and I'm real proud of myself, but I sometimes wish I stopped when I was 10 years old.
Oh, please.
But that's it. I can't go anywhere. I get on a plane and I hear there's going to be someone recording me and recording everything I do and everything I say. I don't know. I'm an athlete. I'm not perfect. I'm not a Disney character. I'm a person. And I don't know who built me up to be some perfect person because I'm not.
Wow, what's going on in her head? Is she?
I think they better get her to a hospital quick.
No wonder Tanya hit her with a pipe, allegedly. Someone skated over her head.
Yeah, are you sure they hit her in the knee?
It's terrible. All of a sudden I have millions of dollars and I have to go to the bank and keep track of it. Everybody's looking at me. Yeah, well, that's what you wanted.
Yeah, she should have stopped when she was 10.
Yeah.
But he is. When I first competed, I took my medal off as soon as I stepped off the ice and gave it to my mom. I was taught, by my coach, if you wear it around, people think you're bragging. You know, look what I did. And nobody's better than anyone else. As long as you do your best, or you try, you're successful. It's the first time in my life that I did it.
The first time that you did what?
That I skated the way I wanted to. And now I can't be proud of it.
What a baby.
Yeah, really.
How is she a baby? No, I can't be proud of it. I can't wear my medal. The coach says I can't wear my medal. What does she want to do? Wear her medal around? Is that what her problem is?
She was upset at Disney because they wanted her to wear her medal.
And now she won't?
And she thinks that that's she was taught that you're not supposed to do that. So she didn't know what to do, and she's sitting next to Mickey, and she says to Mickey.
She said to Mickey, who's a midget in a costume, yeah.
This is really corny. It's the most corny thing I've ever done.
Oh, she was talking about her medal.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. So you know what it is? She digs all this, but now she's freaking out because now she's not America's little sweetheart. Because we heard her say some nasty stuff under her breath.
I still say Mickey has a lot more to bitch about.
Yeah, and can you imagine sitting there and telling Mickey this is corny? This is how this man makes his living.
And he's not nearly getting the money she's getting.
I say we take that medal and swing it around her head so that she hypnotizes herself. And tell her to knock off the soap opera. You will knock off the soap opera.
I love Jane Pauley, though.
Is it really?
What?
What?
Is it really that bad?
I'm married to Gary Trudeau. He tries this stupid
People
comic.
Look at me. I was fired publicly. I didn't cry.
I don't know why people don't want me to be happy.
Who cares? We don't even think about you.
I've been
slap yourself.
Living in a fishbowl. I finally did what I wanted to do. I've been working for 18 years to finally get 2 clean programs in a row. I've never had it. I finally did, and I'm not supposed to be happy about it.
Who said that? Well, you don't understand. You don't understand how a light bulb turns on. That's something to cry about. You don't understand. What don't you understand? Oh, I wish I could be her father and smack her in the head and teach her about life.
I flipped the switch and the light went on.
I don't know. I don't understand. Baba Booey's walking around in a coma. You don't understand a thing. He's happy as a clam. You don't understand.
You don't have to understand everything.
Yeah, what does there understand?
I worked 18 years to get 2 clean programs.
So who cares if you're happy? Are you crazy?
Who doesn't want her to be happy?
I can picture her handlers after she walks out of a Jane Pauley interview like that, and they're going, all right, damage control. All right, let's put a spin on this. Okay, maybe it was good. Maybe she'll look more human to people. Human? She looks like a big jackass.
Meanwhile, she's still going out on a national skating tour. She's going to be the host of Saturday Night Live. She's going to be at the Oscars. What is this? I'm in a fishbowl. Who's putting her out there?
Yeah, stay home.
You know, she's in New York right now. Do you think?
Flunky.
Do you think like a manager calls up and says, "Quick, Nancy, you better put on K-Rock"?
No, I don't think so. I think it's better she doesn't hear this.
She'll be crying.
Yeah.
And her family lives in Boston.
Well, you know, she says the first thing she did after she got off the ice the first time she won a medal was skate it over and give it to her mother.
Mom, get away from the TV screen. You're sitting too close.
You think her mother put the medal up to her nose?
I don't know. Honey, did you get a medal?
Let me see that.
My mother wasn't proud of me.
Who is it that doesn't want her to be happy?
I don't know.
Jackie.
Jackie.
You got Troy Aikman writing her letter.
I never wanted to offend anyone, and if someone took it that way, I am sorry.
Did she have like snot dripping out of her nose? I mean, it sounds it.
Nothing but tears and constantly
Water.
poking herself with the
She's
tissue.
like, there's snot every minute.
Well, yeah, your nose starts to run too when you're really crying.
I wouldn't know, Robin. I'm barely human. I never cry.
You know what was really funny?
Okay, I'm trying to learn about crying.
The tears came out.
Fred, too, on Mars, they don't cry.
The tears came out of her eyes, and at one point, I swear I'm not making this up, they rolled onto her teeth.
Did they?
You're kidding.
Her teeth acted like a rain catch?
They just went down that way.
All-American. All-American nudnik.
They rolled onto her awning.
She is all-American. This is what most Americans are like.
I just don't remember Mary Lou Retton doing that.
Yeah, she just had some milk dribbling out of her mouth.
Mary Lou won a gold.
Right. I think she's freaking out that she didn't win the gold. She's not America's sweetheart because she said some nasty cracks under her breath. She was a sore winner. People criticized her for making a comment about that little 16-year-old Russian girl.
Yeah.
And, hey, there was a couple of knocks there. So recover.
You did some wrong things.
Yeah, admit it. Like, we admit it.
We never do anything.
Mommy. First time I got a gold medal, I handed it to my mom. And she thought it was a frisbee. And she threw it to the dog, and he caught it.
When's the last time you cried?
Well, I cry at movies.
Do you?
Oh, yeah, all the time.
Yeah, I never cried.
Let's go to a sad movie
I just cried.
Gary.
You know what I just cried during?
I would never cry.
I cried during Schindler's List.
Did you?
It's very sad.
I'm crying because I don't understand it.
I understood it all too well.
Did you?
What was the story?
You've been
I
persecuted.
understood the pain and suffering of those people.
All right. $15 would be bored.
If they understood me, then maybe they would think differently. And remember that.
You think she's paranoid? Like, all
all of these people get this idea that everybody's completely involved with their lives.
Yeah, because I got to tell you something. I don't even know what the hell she's talking about.
I was a victim in something, and I still feel like they're doing it to me.
Who's they? What was doing?
Victimizing me over and over.
First you learned it in Detroit, now you're learning...
Well, I bet you Jane Pauley wasn't prepared for this.
Jane Pauley's playing right into it, though.
Yeah, I mean, she's going, whoa, of
yeah,
course.
they are victimizing you.
Yeah, she's like, whoa.
Try some more.
Yeah, come on, don't stop. I mean, I'm sure she was expecting, like, hey, how do you feel? Oh,
right.
Like the typical athlete answers.
Right.
It was like, hey, I tried my best. I only won the silver, but you want to know something? That's quite an accomplishment. I had 2 perfect programs the first time in my life. I did very well. She wasn't prepared for like a whole psychological analysis.
I think he's milking it.
I think they know what they're doing. Like, they did this in a hotel room.
Rehearsed it?
If they'd have been in a studio, she might not have cried, but it was like a little comfortable area.
Maybe.
Just her and Jane.
I don't know. Barbara Walters has been replaced as the person most likely to get you to cry on camera.
The fame and fortune do come at a big price.
And trust me, that Jane Pauley smells the ratings like a shark smells blood, Robin. Like a shark smells blood.
I agree with you 100%.
Oh, that's right.
She could have said at any moment, look, let's turn off the cameras and let you get yourself composed. Sure, but no.
I never asked for it.
Nancy, what if anything, do you want people to understand about you?
You're sniveling at him.
I'm not.
I think she was like copying Dan Jansen. Like, you know how Dan Jansen cried when he got his medal? It was,
Yeah.
Now she's thinking, well, maybe tears are the answer
Yeah.
to win the public back. But he did it cool. Like, he was up there getting his medal, his gold medal, I might add.
He had a reason to.
And his, you know,
Those were good tears.
and his sister had just died, and he was looking toward the heavens.
It was his last.
Like his sister was above him. Now, that's cool. That's well thought out crying.
Somebody who has a script. I talk and feel, you know, what's in my heart and my head. It's not fair that they put me up on that pedestal because I didn't want to be there. I don't understand why the same people that put me there want to take me down so fast.
Wow. How was that for a good Jagger crying?
Wow. Gold medal.
Sounds like Jackie after every weekend. After a good hard drinking weekend.
They put me up on the pedestal.
They put you up there because it's easier to look up your little skating dress. Take a look at that area, that he-nanny nanny.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what?
You guys are great.
Well, anyway, let's take a break. And then we'll come back and we'll do the news for you.
And my agent put me on Saturday